You okay?
Yeah, just my yawn triggered your yawn, which triggered a second yawn. I'm kind of glad I'm wearing my shirt that I can yawn into.
All right.
God damn it, another one.
You're gonna make me yawn again too. It's gonna be a terrible episode with us just yawning through the whole fucking
I'm trying
thing.
to yawn and you're making me laugh. Okay.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. In the last episode, we had a heart-to-heart with Hikari up on the roof and split half our sandwich with her. She was about to tell us a big secret, but unfortunately, some other students decided to arrive. And the lunch break soon comes to an end, and we're whisked away back to class. The rest of the school day goes by fairly normally. No crazy attacks, no monsters. I still can't shake the feeling something is watching me, though.
I already made this joke, so I'm just gonna lampshade it. Off key and meter.
Another day down, another walk home. My two guardians still by my side. They seem noticeably more tense compared to last night. After how close that fight was, I don't really blame them. We were lucky she didn't pursue us back then, or that would have been it for me. No, it would have spelled the end for everyone. The journey back is silent, both girls' faces mirroring each other in a look of sheer determination. They seem ready to spring to action at the slightest sign of danger, so I don't want to break their concentration with mindless small talk. Although I do want to ask them what's up with their legs and why they're so shiny. Did they jump into a pit of baby oil at some point on the way home?
Probably. No, wait. They're stickers.
They stuck white stickers on their legs to make it appear like they're shiny?
Yes.
That makes sense. That sounds legit. Gradually, the sun sets on our route ahead, streetlights flickering to life overhead one by one. Great. The more the shadows begin to creep in all around us, the more tense I can feel myself become. I come to a stop. Something doesn't feel right.
Kenta? What's wrong?
There it is again. That damn headache out of nowhere. Wait, hasn't there always been a pattern with these headaches? They don't usually happen during the day unless...
Right on time. You really do make this easy, you know.
Of course. We walked right into it. I really need to start to find a new route home. A sultry laugh drifts from out of the darkness, causing both the girls to assume offensive positions. It could only be one person. Obsidian wings unfurl from amidst the night sky, and the amber-eyed adversary from before makes her presence known in a storm of black feathers. That is a beautifully crafted sentence.
It's me on my way to steal your girlfriend.
Was her name? Yuzuki? I guess it doesn't matter. Names mean
Rude.
nothing right now. She has a maniacal look in her eye, a killer glint. Much like before, she isn't here to play around. There's only one thing she's after. Me. Light floods in and dispels the darkness for only a moment as the pair don their battle gear, weapons at hand.
Kenta, get back!
Right. I know how this works, okay? Not needing to be told twice, I sprint a good distance from the three girls as to not get caught up in any crossfire. But, are they going to be able to win? Yuzuki hardly broke a sweat last night, and was able to keep both of them at bay at once with that scythe of hers. The difference in power was just too much. It was over 9,000. Not to mention my guardians have some serious issues with working together as a team. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Last night was a complete disaster. I fear
My secondhand embarrassment is over 9,000.
I fear we might have to take another tactical retreat, and I'm not sure if I have the stomach for it. Yuzuki lands gracefully before Sayaka and Hikari, an unsettling grin spreading from ear to ear on her face.
I've got to say, I'm surprised you even want to fight. I thought you might just turn tail again. I suppose things are more fun this way.
Her dark wings erupt into a stream of feathers, which reform into a deadly scythe within her hands.
Now, which one of you wants to die a miserable death first? Hikari, now!
Hikari nods and lunges for Yuzuki before she can make the first move. God. Sayaka kicks off the ground and flies a good deal backwards as she readies an arrow in her bow. Am I witnessing team play here? It certainly makes a change after last night's disaster.
It's all useless.
Yuzuki reacts like lightning and brings her scythe to a whirl, clashing with Hikari's sword. A shockwave bursts through the street as the two weapons collide, shattering nearby glass and warping street signs, a testament to just how strong these girls are. I'm beginning to see shades of last night's fight.
Over 9,000 shades.
Yuzuki has the advantage in terms of brute strength, so she'll no doubt push back against Hikari's blade. But Hikari doesn't seem nervous at all. In fact, she seems confident.
Her! Light, come forth!
It sure did. Hikari stands her ground in the clash with gritted teeth, and her sword gives off a vibrant glow at her command. A glow that continues to intensify until it engulfs the clashing pair in a blinding light. I'm forced to shield my eyes with my arm as if I were staring at the sun itself. If it was bad enough for me at this distance, I can't imagine how bad it must have been for both of them. That's a new face. A very scared face. Or concerned face. From the safety of my sleeve, He's so manly. From the safety of my sleeve, I peer back out at the battle, the light fading slightly. It seems Yuzuki wasn't expecting that at all, as she's reeling back from it all, a hand to her face.
What do you think you're playing at?
Ooh.
And Hikari, duck!
I was gonna take a second to enjoy that little bit of, picture. Man, maybe I should have used that specific shot for... Excuse me?
Butt.
What butt? There's no butt.
There is butt.
Where is butt? Oh, I see butt.
Yeah, let's just put an arrow, butt.
I guess I could zoom in on the butt?
Zoom in on that butt.
That's kind of nice. That means she has a little junk in the trunk.
Girl, look at that body.
I like that. She's not super skinny girl. Anyway, yes, Hikari is ducking. Sayaka lets loose the arrow she's been charging since the pair had clashed. It rockets off with unreal speed, leaving a trail of glimmering sparks in its wake as it homes in on Yuzuki. Hikari pulls back at Sayaka's voice and ducks to just barely avoid the arrow coming her way. It's a direct hit. The arrow bursts upon impact and sends Yuzuki skidding backwards as she desperately tries to keep upright. It doesn't end there, though. Hikari hops to her feet and charges in for a follow-up attack whilst Yuzuki is trying her best to recover from the arrow. Steel sings as Hikari kicks off the ground and goes for a crushing blow to her head.
She's wearing a J-string.
This should
be it. She has twice the butt.
She does have a lot of butt there. A lot of junk in the trunk. And even more baby oil on the boobs and the thighs. I can't see how she'll escape from Hikari's blade now.
It's over!
The ground under my feet gives off a quake as she lands. A good half of the road splits under her blade and chunks of concrete rain everywhere. It was a devastating attack, to be sure. Surely no one could have survived a blow like that. But...
What?
Hikari is just as bewildered as I am. The dark girl is nowhere to be seen. A single black feather drifts down from where she once stood. She just... vanished. A sinister giggle echoes from the shadows. Did Yuzuki teleport? Or is she just so fast I couldn't keep up? Hikari bolts up at the sound and shoots Sayaka a frenzied look.
Sayaka, look out! Huh?
Something glimmers from out of the darkness behind her and then lashes out with a vicious swing. Sayaka just barely reacts in time, jumping to avoid the fatal slash. At least, I thought she had avoided it. Okay then.
Yeah.
Enjoy that picture, folks.
More butt.
Those are some very strategically placed shreds of clothing.
She is wearing panties, though.
I'm not looking below her
tear
waist.
Her panties.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yes, very strategic. I have the mouse cursor off for this capture, but it's this scrap of clothing that I was eyeing. There's a sudden burst, and Sayaka lets out a shriek. She herself looks unharmed, but a good portion of her outfit is in tatters. Fragments of what used to be her outfit rain down from above, well and truly diced by the mad girl's scythe. I mean, it's horrible. There's hardly anything left of her outfit. From where I'm standing, I can practically see... I lost track of what I was thinking about there. What's happening? Sorry. Fight. Bad. Damage. Terrible. Okay. I'm back on track. This is insane. It's like the writer knew where I was going with that when they wrote those lines. This is insane.
His lack of focus is over 9,000.
It really is. It's all that realistic rain in the corner. If she had reacted just a fraction of a second slower, her outfit wouldn't have been the only thing cut to ribbons by that attack. I thought Yuzuki seemed bad before, but if anything tonight, she seems even stronger. Or is it all just in my head? The pair learned from their mistakes the previous night and devised something almost resembling teamwork tonight to try to put an end to her, but she hits back twice as hard anyway. Sayaka and Hikari have given it their all, and this monster still has the upper hand. I wonder if they have any tricks left. I suppose I should just put more faith into my guardian angels, even if things look dire right now. They're surely trained for these kinds of intense battles, and they must have at least something to fall back on. Something that I hope doesn't involve flying again. I really don't want to fly again. At this point, I'll take my chances with Yuzuki. Sayaka hugs herself in an effort to cover up, her face flushed with embarrassment. I can't imagine this being convenient at all during a fight, especially not one as serious as this. So serious that I'm just staring at her.
Then why are you wearing such unpractical clothing? Oh yeah, fan service.
I feel like I shouldn't be watching this, but this is an important fight I can't take my eyes off of. Okay, I like that they're not even... I like that the script, they're not taking themselves seriously. That makes me happy. Or something like that.
Ah! This is terrible! I can't fight like this! What do I do?
With what should be a fairly troubling scene for her partner, Hikari actually seems more annoyed than anything as she rushes over.
Come on, stop screwing around!
She stomps her foot and scolds her half-naked partner. That seems like a rather bizarre way to treat someone in such a state.
You know damn well you can just regenerate your outfit.
She can? So why has she been acting like she has?
Oh, this is so Huh? Oh, right.
There's another flash and her outfit is restored to what it once was. Huh. It really was that easy.
My bad. I totally forgot.
Hikari hoists her sword up onto her shoulder and lets out a sigh. A dangerous vein just faintly visible on her forehead.
You know, for some twisted reason, I think part of you wanted to show off.
Part of me wanted her to show off. I think we all know what that part was.
Maybe to a certain somebody. Me? Never. Though you sure are one to talk accidentally leaving the door unlocked.
Oh my god, ladies, we still have a fight going on here. Hikari wraps her on the head. What is even...
Ow! I was kidding!
Guys, aren't you forgetting something? I mean, it's not like you were in the middle of a fight or anything. Wait, that's a point. Yuzuki could have torn these two up while they were arguing. Where did she even go after that attack? As if suddenly realizing this fact as well, both the girls jump into serious mode, if that's even really possible, and assume offensive stances once more.
Did you catch where she went to? Why did I even ask?
I'm beginning to grow uneasy. I instinctively throw a glance over my shoulder, only to be met with a maniacal smile.
Boo.
You! She's right behind me. How did she manage that? Then again, I guess it probably wasn't that difficult a feat with how distracted my supposed guardians can get. I stumble backwards with a gasp, just narrowly avoiding her outstretched grasp as she reaches for me with a limp.
Kenta! Damn it. Aye, so close as well.
The dark girl winces and her shoulders sink. It seems like she can barely... What? It seems like she barely barely... Oh, they just missed it. Okay. It seems like she barely has any strength left, and she just barely keeps a hold of her scythe, limply at her side. Maybe the combined attack before was more effective than I thought, and it finally all caught up to her, her energy reserves well and truly spent. This was probably her last-ditch attempt to get me. I'm lucky I turned around when I did. Sorry. She gives me a narrowed glare as she staggers back a few steps, my bodyguards catching up to me. Amber eyes full of hatred, she shifts her gaze to Sayaka and Hikari.
Looks like it's my turn to retreat for the night. Don't think you've won just anything just yet. You got lucky with that cheap shot. Don't expect it to work a second time. Kenta will be mine. But don't worry. I'm not cruel enough as to part ways without leaving you something to play with. Until we meet again.
She begins to sink back into the shadows, giving off another devious laugh despite her limping retreat. The last part of what she said worries me. Something to play with?
Like hell you're going anywhere! We're gonna finish this fight here and now! Hikari, maybe we should be...
Hikari disregards her partner's advice and blazes forward, sword at the ready. It seems like her blade is just about to connect with Yuzuki before she can make her escape. But something suddenly whips out as if appearing out of nowhere and takes Hikari off her feet, hoisting her high into the air. A thick, slimy appendage. A tentacle?
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
And we will find out where this is going in the next We'll just leave it right there. In the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you tomorrow for another one, and we'll bring our A game. We just needed to warm up, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
They're used to this by now, I think.
Our unpreparedness was over 9,000.
Plus, since I have that picture up on the screen, they stopped listening to us a while ago. So I can just talk about anything right now.
You had to cut off the last one, didn't you?
What?
The last joke. I was all like, I was going to say, our unpreparedness was over 9,000, but you're like, they're busy focusing on this.
Oh.
Aw.
That's just because our unpreparedness is over 9,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Boobs.